What's up guys, Phil here from PRC Taping with another video for you today. I'm going to be talking about how to properly clean and maintain your Columbia nail spotters. So this is the Columbia 3-inch nail spotter. It's basically just a miniature flat box for your screws that comes in a 2 and it comes in a 3-inch. You can get a wheel conversion kit because it comes with a skid plate. I'm going to get more into the maintenance stuff later, but I'm going to first start off by talking about how you properly clean and maintain it. So cleaning and maintaining any flat box is super important, especially a nail spotter. There's a lot of little parts here that mud can get trapped in, and the first thing I want to talk about is oiling it. Always oil before and after use. So this is a brand new one, straight from the box, and they have it oiled up a little bit already, but you want to make sure you're oiling this gasket. Open it up, make sure it's nice and oiled, especially where the gasket is, because these gaskets tend to dry out if you don't oil them, and they can crack. So make sure you oil that up before you use it. So after you're done using your nail spotter, after you're done running the house, what I do is I open it up and I take all the mud that's outside of it out, clean pail right on site. I clean this on site. I don't take this one home and clean it. I clean this right on site because it's so small, and you can get away with cleaning this on the job site. So again, I take the gasket off, make sure all the mud is all out of there so it doesn't dry out, even on the inside, especially the corners there. There could be buildup of mud on the inside of the corners, right in there. You just want to make sure you get all that cleaned out. And especially where the blade is here too, you want to make sure there's no hard mud on any of those edges. Again, this is the skid plate version of the 3-inch nail spotter. You can get the wheel kit, which I'll talk about a little bit later, but if this wheel kit was on here, I would say oil and clean the wheels as well after that. But because this is the skid plate, I would just make sure there's no mud caked on in and around that area there. But you always want to make sure these are clean, ready to go. Put it back and oil it as soon as you're done cleaning it. Make sure you oil it up before the next use. So it's a pretty simple and straightforward way to clean your tools right on the job site. Most of you guys probably already do that, but again, I stress the fact that you want to make sure you're oiling your gaskets and oiling any parts that are moving. You don't really have to oil the blade or anything like that, but again, the gaskets and anywhere there's anything moving, you want to make sure you're oiling that. So now I'm going to get more into the maintenance kits you can get for these nail spotters. So the first kit I'm going to show you isn't a maintenance kit. It's basically just changes your nail spotter from a skid plate version, which I showed you before, to a wheel version. So you can put wheels on your nail spotter and they come right here on the edge. A lot of people like a skid plate, a lot of people like wheels. It's all personal preference. I have wheels on mine. Skid plate works really nice because you don't have to sand between coats, and it'll pull any lines out of your nails, any of your screws that are on the wall, any little bits of mud or hard pieces that are stuck on the wall, it will pull those off. The wheels won't. Personal preference. The other maintenance kit I want to show you is the nail spotter blade. You don't have to change these very often. The blade that's on these nail spotters is extremely strong. I don't even think I've ever changed mine in the years I've had it. But in the rare case that you may hit a screw sticking out or it just gets broken somehow, they are very, very easy to replace. There's 3 bolts right here. You just unscrew those. You set it back to the original factory setting, just a fingernail length away. You can set that right back to its factory setting by just this one blade. And here it is. This is the 3-inch blade. And like all of their maintenance kits, it comes with a QR code. You scan it to show you how to properly change that. Aaron will show you how to do that in those YouTube videos he has on there. So those are the 2 kits you can get for your nail spotter. One is more of a maintenance kit if your blade ever breaks. This one isn't really maintenance. It's if you want the wheels on your nail spotter or not. A lot of people like the skid plate. A lot of people like the wheels. I like to have them both. But yeah, I hope that video helps on how to properly clean and maintain your Columbia nail spotters. And that goes for the 2 and the 3-inch. Thanks for watching.